que platicabas con otra de amor. Es que estoy enamorada de ti y me duele que reciba de ti las caricias que yo hacía para mí.
Claro que sí, eres algo de Don Salamón Robles. Estoy enamorado de ti. That one out to Esteban Vela, who's tuning in. Claro que sí. Un saludo para everybody that's in the house. You know what? This is going to be the last, actually, time we talk and go through over La Trakaloza and DJ Harvey because ya se los acaba el tiempo. So I'm going to make a big old shout out to La Trakaloza, Sandra, Encinas, para Alma del Alma, para Luis Z, para Elsie, para Gino, que está aquí.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something. When I met this woman here, I didn't know who she was. I went to Aldo's, and if you go to Aldo's on a Sunday, yeah, they're playing a little bit of everything, right? So I went and I saw this güerita dancing right there. I'm like, hey, that girl knows how to dance. They were throwing a couple of cumbias in there, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to ask her to dance. So we danced, and everything was cool, and I got to know her the next, I don't know, a month. I saw her again, and I go, hey, let's dance. She goes, I can't dance because I have a boyfriend now. I said, okay, no big deal. We'll dance next time, when you don't have a boyfriend. So then a couple of more months came by, and I saw her, and I'm like, hey, vamos a otra vez tienes novio. Pues no, let's dance. Let's dance. So we're dancing, whatever, and everything went good. We got to be friends, and we started talking, how she did radio. I told her how I was doing DJ for, like, at that time, it was, like, at least 15 years. And so we had a lot in common. And I go, you know what, Sandra? I really, really want to do radio. And she goes, yes, I know it's hard to do radio because La Onda Tejana, it's not going to hit in California. There's no way we can do AM, even FM radio, because it's not going to work. And not here in California. If it was Texas, it'd be a different story, but it wasn't. So at that time, I go, you know what? Let's just keep our eyes open and see what's going to happen. So at that time, I heard about Spreaker Radio, where you could do your own radio station and everything. So I started doing it. I was only doing it 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Like at least 30 minutes for an hour a day on a Monday or something. And it was hard because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So that's when I told you, Sandra, guess what? I'm doing Spreaker Radio and I don't know what I'm doing. I need you to help me. And that's when she got in there and she started helping me and we started doing it. And we had 10 people listening to us maybe at that time?
Yes.
And now it's like, what's more?
It's going to be almost 100,000.
Yes, we almost have 100,000 listeners already. So it went from being 10 to 100,000. And it wasn't just because we didn't know what we were doing. We did know what we were doing. With the knowledge I had with music, especially being from California, and the knowledge that Sandra had from doing radio, AM, FM, and coming back to California, we got together, and that's how we made Spreaker Radio. And it ended up being one of the best things that ever happened to me in my life. And it's hard for me to tell you, Sandra, I don't want you to go. But I know you're going to have to leave, and I know you're going to do better things. You're going to be a better person, and you're going to do other things. And I'm going to continue doing this. I'm going to continue doing TuneIn Radio. Alma del Alma has been with us for a long time. Louie's been there for a long time. Gino's been here for a long time. And do you want to say something, Louie? Because you can say something now.
I remember, back in the days when I was there from the beginning.
Yes, you were. You were there.
From the beginning, because it was like Harvey, you know what? I want to do the radio station online. Like, what? Well, let's do it. You know, let's start it. Even
though Louis wasn't saying anything, he was just there with me.
I was there.
Yes.
Harvey is the one that was always talking. You know what? Like, okay. And then when I saw that she brought this blonde girl, who's this? Oh, Sandra, she's being.
Did you get jealous?
He did get jealous.
I did, because I would never talk about it. Ella habló, she
knows what she's saying.
It was all about me and Harvey, and de repente llegó esta Sandra, la güera, la Trakaloza, no, and then she's she used to talk at the radio station before, oh, really? I didn't like her at the beginning.
Oh, thanks for bringing that up. The thing is that I didn't like you either.
I know. And then con el tiempo, all right, she's cool. She's cool. And I started to love her more. She's fucking awesome.
And you're like, okay, she's okay now.
She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. And I don't know what I'm doing. I don't like talking on the radio station for nothing.
We're doing good right now.
Yes. I know, especially right now, huh? But yeah, and I fell in love with her, and she's awesome. And Sandra, I'm gonna miss you, even though I fight with you sometimes. You know.
Oh
You mean
my
like all the time?
God.
We
Man,
used to get a fight big
we've
time,
had some
yeah.
terrible ones, but you know what?
Yeah.
A ver, Sandra, platícanos de cuando me and you started and everything.
Well, actually, I went to Aldo's, and when I came from Arizona, I went to Aldo's and pura banda.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, ugh. But I met up with Annette Cañas. She's from Shafter, California. Everybody knows who she is. But she was actually like maybe 10 years old, and I was in my 20s. Her mother used to babysit my kids when I used to go and do radio at KWAC here in Bakersfield for FM radio. And I didn't see her like 20 years later.
Damn.
And then, I know. And then actually we started hanging out together, and Annette said, man, I can't believe instead of me and your daughters hanging out, it's you and me. But you know what? She is so awesome.
She is.
Annette, I love you. Un besote
Oh my
para
God,
ti.
Annette is so awesome.
She is. She's from Bakersfield, California.
So how did you meet Harvey? Like how you guys started with the
Well,
show?
actually, me and Annette, we were at Aldo's nightclub, and she actually said, Sandra, you got to learn how to dance banda, because she's a banda girl.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
I said, you know what? If you're a dancer and a good dancer, I can do it. And I was looking at everybody, and I went and danced with some guy that danced banda. No, hombre, cállate, shut up hasta abajo. La vuelta, no, it wasn't la vuelta, la media vuelta,
¿Te
it was
tumbó?
banda. I mean, no.
No,
He said,
la-
te tengo que quebrar, pues québrame.
La quebradita, ya.
La quebradita.
And I was watching that.
And Harvey was there.
Yeah, because I was there. I was watching her.
And I had never danced cumbias. I had never danced tejano, but I was dancing banda, right? And Harvey was watching me, and I didn't know because I didn't know him, you know. So I was muy fregona acá dancing. Yeah, I can do it, you know. I can do it because I'm a dancer. I am. I'm a dancer. I love music. I grew up in music with my mom and dad. My dad, you know, he was a accordion player, bass player. I mean, requinto, you name it. And, you know, and it goes on and on. But I said to myself, well, there's nothing in Bakersfield but banda. So I was dancing away, and I had a good time. And then,
Before you go to that, there was no banda. Even Tejano Nights was not there yet. I brought Tejano Nights like a year later after that. So go ahead.
yes. And all of a sudden, empezaron a tocar norteño,
Yeah, that night.
norteño line, and tejano. And I said, you know what? I can do that. So I went out there, and with my boots and my cowboy hat, and I said, orale, let's do it. And so I would go to Aldo's nightclub, and I had all these guys. They already knew me.
Oh, she had all kinds of dudes all over her.
And
I had to take a ticket for a
No,
dance.
la mera verdad, I'm not trying that guy, you know. But I had all these guys that played,
And
would
she
dance,
still does. She still has all
that
kinds of dudes.
played
out there.
norteño and norteño light and tejano and banda. So ya sabían. So me sacaban a bailar. I had a blast because, I was a dancer.
Con todo.
Con todos. And then finally Harvey, he comes up to me and he goes, hey, let's dance. I'm like looking at him. I'm like, because I see him dance, and I said, whoa, this guy can dance. I want to dance with him. And I did. And then I just danced, and I was like, oh,
She
my
danced
God.
with me the first time. The second time, no me acuerdo because I have a boyfriend. Acuérdate.
No. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, but that's why I didn't dance with her the second time because she told
Okay,
me.
so then
But I was cool.
After you guys met there and all those, then how did you guys come about to the show?
Well, we exchanged numbers. We never really talked. It was just like, hey, here's my number, whatever. And then one day I was going to call a friend of mine because I needed a number from another person. And I don't know how it happened, but I called Sandra Medina, which is from Marvin. And somehow I got Sandra Encinas.
Encinas. And he
And
calls me.
And I call her and I go, hey, I need a number for what? He said, what are you talking about? I need the number for your brother, Pancho. Give me. Who the hell is Pancho?
Medina.
This is Sandra
Medina.
Encinas. I'm looking for Sandra Medina. No, because that's it. So we started talking right there, and that's when everything started happening.
Yes, and he said, I'm a DJ. I go, well, you know what? I'm a DJ too. And he goes, really? He didn't believe me at first. He really didn't. Right?
Well, I'm not gonna say I didn't believe her, but I had more. I needed to know more.
Yeah, because he's like that, you know.
So you're investigating her right now.
Yeah,
Like,
he was doing. So I said, okay, that's fine. Y así se quedó, and we became friends. And then I saw you with Harvey, and I danced with you a cumbia. And I said, hey, I can dance cumbia. And acá Louis Z said, yeah, whatever, because he's a cumbia guy.
Mm-hmm.
So le di la vuelta, la media vuelta, la vuelta completa. And he looked at me like, whoa, esta girl can dance.
yeah, and de repente salió el chacal.
No, but you know what? I love to dance. And then I met Gino Gonzalez.
Ah.
Yes, but okay, let me tell you something. Gino Gonzalez is more like norteño. Norteño, right?
Yeah,
De
Gino
por allá
González
de Nuevo León.
Es
And
del
I
rancho.
said, yeah, es del rancho. But you know what? I said, let's do it, man. And I started dancing with him, and he says, damn, all right, you can dance. And I said to myself,
Pasa, ella pasa,
"Este guy,
sí pasas.
he
Sí
can
pasa,
dance."
sí pasa.
Y así es como empezamos la amistad de Gino G and Louis Z, and Alma del Alma, because it took me what?
She hated me.
She did.
No, I
She
didn't.
No, she didn't hate you,
No,
but
I did not.
she didn't trust you at first. She was
No,
like,
she
I don't know
didn't.
about her.
Yeah.
I did not, because I'm an observer.
Yeah.
That's what I am. And I was just checking her Alma del Alma, and finally, after 3 years.
No, that's too much.
That ain't,
More than-
years?
that ain't
That's
nothing. Louis took 2 years to remember her name.
Yeah.
So
It took me.
2 years to remember Alma's name,
Yeah.
who was always part of
Okay,
this.
well, maybe 2.5.
It was probably around 2. I don't think it was more than that.
No?
Because I came into the show.
Okay, and so I said, you know what? I even told Harvey, I go, you know what? I like Alma del Alma. You know, I like her. I like the way she is. And she's more like down to earth, like me. Bien respetuosa, se da a respetar. And I love that about her because, you know what? Una mujer que es toda una mujer se tiene que dar su lugar y hay que darse su lugar.
Y es de los Ramones, Nuevo León.
Es lo mejor.
Para toda raza de los Ramones Nuevo León, creo que sí. You know what? Y también es el árbol Nuevo León.
Oh, you know.
Toda raza de San Antonio. Para toda raza de Monterrey.
But
Para toda
now
raza
we're like best friends.
Yes, we are.
BFFs. And you know what? I'm going to tell you, after that, that's when we started to do this radio station. We did close to 4 years and we tried so hard, and we did one day. I'm not going to go through everything because it's going to go, we can talk forever. But we went through so many rough times. I mean, oh my God, I don't even want to get there. But
Yep.
we kept doing this show. We did it for the people. No matter what, we did it for the fans, and we kept going, and we kept going, and we got all these listeners now, followers, Speakerholics, and 100,000 listeners. It's coming up within maybe, I'm not talking about, maybe a couple of months, we're going to hit the 100,000. Well, at least I am, because the Trakaloza isn't going to be here, but
But I'm here to support you.
exactly. And you know what? I'm going to tell you right now, from the bottom of my heart, yo te quiero con todo el alma. I
know
love
you do.
you.
I know you.
And no matter where you go, no matter what you do, I have your back. Alma has your back. Louis has your back. Gino has your back.
You know what?
Yes.
And it's good. It's a sad day today because you're not gonna come back, and I had to do the show alone. And
I know. I know it's hard, and it's very hard for me because I just lost my mother a month ago, and it hurts me con toda mi alma. Me duele. And I
Yeah.
know my father, he's very sick too, and he's hanging in there, and I have to cut the show. I have to do it because my father is the most important thing right now in my life. I already lost my mother, and my father is, you know,
You
he's
need to
there.
take care of him.
I gotta take care of him.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do. And I can't do radio, not because I don't want to, because it just no me nace ahorita. I don't know, maybe later on, in a couple of months, maybe in a couple of years, I don't know. But for now, I have to say no to radio.
I don't know. I don't know what it feels like to lose a mom. I don't know what it feels like to lose a father. But I know what it feels like to lose a compañera that's
I
been
know
with
how
me
it feels how
for a
it
long
feels
time.
Because
Because
I
you
lost
your
my
dad.
hard.
dad a few years back, but you know I know how the feeling is. It sucks. It is, and,
You know, Louis.
Yeah,
You lost your dad.
I
Yes.
lost my dad, and my mom's sick right now. También todavía, but but she's still with us. You have to be strong, and you have us as friends, and we're gonna support you no matter
Yes.
what. No, even though you're living in Arizona, no matter what, we're gonna be here for you no matter.